You know, you're destroying someone's property.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be allowed to do that. I'm real about it.
Fascinating perspective.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I'm not the only graffiti writer. Like, I know what I'm doing. It's like, I'm a dickhead for doing it. I'm a real asshole. But, like, everyone's an asshole when it comes down to it. And this is my way of being.
There are worse ways.
Yeah, there were. Exactly, dude. I could go out and try to pick a fight with someone, you know? But instead, I'm going to go fucking paint my name on a wall. You know?
Unless they have paint. And they disrespect you.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Then you gotta start.
If the guy like went over me or something, I saw him. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking
fights happen.
Punch him in the throat. You know, I'm a karate chop him real quick.
So, given this sort of less than favorable view of graffiti by the state and the law, and maybe the general public, I don't know how people generally feel about it. I'm sure some people like it. I personally like seeing graffiti.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah.
You're talking to me, so it's probably a good thing.
But in light of that, what negative impacts has your decision
had on my life?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'll put it like this. Graffiti fucked up my life, and without graffiti, my life would be fucked up. Basically, you have to take the good with the bad. You know, it's like, I've lost friends, you know, girlfriends have broken up with me, you know, been kicked out of the house many fucking times. You know, there's a lot negative about it. You know, I almost just did, you know, what I was talking about with you earlier, I almost did 6 months in the fucking pen for, you know, just doing one thing, and they try to catch me with everything else. You know, I could have been in jail for 6 months. That's 6 months of my life fucking gone. You know, and when you're doing graffiti, and everyone says this, but it's the truest thing, but when you're doing graffiti, it's almost a given that you're going to go to jail. You can't get lucky every single time, right? Yeah. You're going to get fucked over. You know, and that's just a risk you're going to have to take. That's what kids don't understand, though. Like, what they're getting themselves into, it's fucking illegal. Like, they're going to catch you, and you're going to go to jail. And, you know, it could go either one or two ways, you know. You could be completely shook and go to jail and just be like, don't want to do that again. Or you could be like me, who does, you know, a few weeks in county. I'm like, fuck, I feel like a badass. I'm really pissed off because all those...
I got cooler.
Yeah, all those guys in there sucked. So I'm going to go out and fucking be like, alright, I couldn't get into a fight there because, yeah, I would have stayed longer. So I'm going to go out and paint some more and get arrested again. Yeah, right? Don't do it.
If you could pick... You mentioned the threat of the 6-month mini-murder, you know. Yeah. But besides that, what would you say would be the worst situation you've encountered that during or resultant of graffiti?
Well, when you're doing graffiti, you're in a lot of fucked up places, you know, like, I've seen bums, you know, just, like, having sex, like, it's, like, disgusting, you know what I mean? Like, you're in, like, some real fucked up, like, seriously, like, urban decaying-ass places when you're doing graffiti. That's where it fucking thrives. But, you know, I've been chased by fucking gang members. I've gotten the shit beat out of me. I've had my shoulder dislocated, my wrist broken, pretty much all my ribs completely, you know, compound fractures, the whole deal. You know, I've got fucking... I'm going to the dentist, like, I think next week to get all the back teeth in my mouth fixed. Just from getting the shit beat out of me for graffiti. But the worst experience, alright, I'm trying to think here. I remember I was in a freight yard that I always go to. I was with one other guy that night. We didn't go with the whole crew. And this particular freight yard, they have Rottweilers.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So you know where this is going, alright. They have Rottweilers.
Yeah.
And they usually have them chained up in this one place. It's just, you know, to make sure, you know, they don't go over to the workers' houses and shit like that. But that particular night, I guess they were just like, oh, let's run. Yeah. You know, let's let them run around a little bit. So I picked the wrong night to go there. So we're painting or whatever, and, you know, we think everything's cool. You know, it's just like any night. You know, we're sitting there, we're having a good time, we're just laughing, you know, doing whatever, and we hear this fucking, like, rustling, like, in the bushes. And we go over there, and we think it's another writer or something, you know, trying to hide over there. And we're like, yo, relax, we're not the cops, like, you know? So we go over there, and I swear to God, dude, the biggest fucking dog, this thing was like a bear, like 200 fucking pounds, just jumps out. He jumps on top of my boy. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm freaking out. I ended up going over there and punching this dog in the fucking head. Like, I feel bad admitting that, yeah, like, but I had to, because I thought he was gonna fucking kill my friend. He probably would have. He probably would have tore his fucking throat out. But I'm sitting there, and my boy's like, dude, get the fuck off me, get the fuck off me. I'm sitting there punching this fucking dog, like, just like, it's not budging at all. Like, it's got him by the fucking arm.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was terrible, but whatever. He gets up, like, the dog finally, like, whimpers off. I don't know how I did it. I guess it was just, like, the adrenaline or something. But it turns out, because on the rails, they have, like, a security, like an MTA type thing.
Like goals.
Yeah. They basically have, like, you know, like rent-a-cops there and stuff like that. But
Some muscle, yeah.
Yeah, but the cops go there too because they know riders go there. On that particular night, both of them were there.
Great.
So the rent-a-cops and the regular cops, which is nice. So they hear this barking and they hear like my friend like screaming, like, "Dude, get the fuck off me! Get the fuck off me!" So of course they're gonna be like, "Oh, look what we call it," you know. So whatever. Me and my friend are just recuperating from that. We were on our way leaving and we saw these two lights just flashing out there. Turns out to be two cops with flashlights. And this had to be the gnarliest chase that I've ever been. Like, I've been chased with, like, fucking crowbars and, you know, people trying to fucking hit me with big-ass planks of wood, you know, like, out of, like, ghettos and shit like that. But, like, just this particular night, like, these cops, like, really had it out for me. Like, they just, like, they wanted us. They're like, no, they're not going to get away from a Rottweiler, you know. And, you know, no, they're fucked. You know, we're going to get these guys. So they're chasing us. We're going through people's backyards and shit. These guys would not let up. I was running full sprint the whole time. We were running through people's backyards. My friend ends up running through some woman's kitchen. Because it was one of those things where it was like open, like on the side, and then it had another door in the back. And he was trying to shake these guys. And this lady's like up. It's like 4 a.m. She's like making a sandwich.
Just
like, so he's like, "Oh, what's up? How's it going?" And just fucking runs out or whatever. So, like, a few hours go by, we're hiding and everything. I'm realizing as I'm telling the story, this definitely isn't the worst thing you're getting, but, like, the worst thing that I've dealt with, so, but this is what you're getting.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I guess I repressed the other ones. I don't know. But, so we're, like, hiding in this woman's backyard for, like, fucking 4 hours, just because we're both shook. We just both got attacked by, like, giant-ass dogs. We got chased for about 2 hours by these fucking cops. This woman probably already called the cops because some sketchy-ass kid was just like, sorry. You know, just gonna break into your house real quick.
Nice sandwich.
Yeah, let me get a bite. But, so we're sitting there, we're waiting, you know, just for what, I don't fucking know. I guess just to, like, you know, just get our bearings back or whatever. So whatever, we leave the bush and, you know, we're walking down the street, we're gonna catch our bus home or our train. It was like 6 a.m. at this point. And lo and behold, I guess those cops didn't go off their shift. We're walking by, and the fucking cops are right there at the train station, like, almost waiting for us. So we had to book down the lines, jumping over third rails. Like, there's trains going by, honking at us and shit.
Great way to lose limbs.
Yeah, it was completely terrible. But, at the end of the night, we ended up getting away. We almost died, like, 4 times, but...